Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome to another challenge. Today we got ourselves a brand new challenge appearing here in Splatoon 3, which is called Art Battle for the Ages. In this challenge, it's all about your art skills as we only have two different weapon classes we can use, the rollers and the brushes. And for this said game, we're going to be playing on Clam Blitz. So we got some of the hardest weapons to use in the entirety of Splatoon, with the hardest rank mode type in most people's opinion, Clam Blitz. So this one's going to be hard, and since we can't use anything but the roller or the brush types, we're going to have to really pick this one out smart-wise. So there's no real catch to this besides the weapons specifically here. So all your abilities you get to use, there's no extra like special durations or anything being modified. It's just the said weapon type here. So to get into the said challenge, we want to go ahead and actually I'm going to do it from the challenge menu itself, because then I can see our said weapons in question are just the rollers. Everything else is X'd out, just like how it was in the Too Many Trizooka challenge. We can only use weapons that had the Trizooka special. So we have a total of 12 different weapons to use for this entire event, as long as you bought them all for the said season. So I can use any of the weapons I want. I think for now, I'm going to change to a freshest fits here, because I already have one in mind. I'm going to start things off with using the Crack-On Splat Roller. And I'm also going to change things up a little bit, as this kit is more designed for speed. But I think I'm going to change this one up, focus a little bit more with the Kraken specifically, and go a little bit of special power up. So this way I can use my Kraken for just a smidge longer. In a game mode like this can help. Then we also have beacons, which would help just get my team in faster. But this one I'm going to try for game number 1. So yes, I am cool with this gear. So let's do it. Let's join the challenge and begin. So, just like always, we're going to play 5 games worth. Get a feel for how well we're going to be doing here. Get our challenge power. And then from that point forward, I'll be playing this on my own just to see how I stack up over time. So, this one's going to be interesting because Clam Blitz is already known to be one of the hardest, if not the hardest, game mode type to play, especially in solo queue, which is how I'm rocking this. So we'll see how this goes, playing with all the hard weapons. Starting anything else, we got a Dynamo Roller, and they got a Big Swig. We also do have a Big Swig as well, the Express one. So this one is a good chunk of rollers, good chunk of brushes. It's kind of like a 50-50. So this should be pretty okay, but we'll see. So get used to hearing the flings of a roll, because that happens all the time in this kind of challenge. Here I'm going to use my beacons accordingly, just kind of put them around in spots I think that are fine. Go down below here, put one here. Hopefully they won't notice. I got a guy coming into base. I think they're going to get it. No, I just missed. Got a Tatty Cooler. I got to be careful if I want to get a Tatty Cooler, just because if I get this, then I will reveal my position, which is a problem. Alright, I'm going to go in with Kraken. Get you out of here, sir. Got him. Come on, this way. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to put down another beacon here. I don't have any clans of my own, so I'm mainly just working as the guy trying to help. Now I have some clans. We're going to jump back in. Put down another beacon as I'm throwing in my clams. They noticed, but that's fine, because we got 41. Man, that's a really good push. So let's just continue. Remaining points of 41 is a really good start. So at this point, they got to make a really big push themselves if they want to win. And that's going to be the hard thing. I'm just going to be up here just kind of pressuring. Because honestly, I can't really do all that much right now. If I went in that situation, I would probably just die. So I'm better off just staying behind. Be careful here, trying not to get hit by anything else. That Wavebreaker is out, and there comes a killer whale. They got an ink vac along with their own guy coming in. I knew that would be a problem at some point, because that's a good idea. In a mode like this, you want to use your specials as cover, and something like Ink Vac is really good to use to push ahead in Clam Blitz, because you can use that as just this invincible wall for the most part, because there are some things that can still break through Ink Vac, but you can use that as a way to just push in pretty comfortably. So they got a big clam of their own. I want to get their power clam out of here. Be careful though. He's throwing it. I'm actually going to put down a beacon here just to have an extra jumping spot. Be careful, the bombs. I almost have enough for Kraken. If I can get Kraken here, then I can use this also to push in if we need to. I'm going to do that right now. Alright, flip around. I'm just trying to get this guy at this point. Because honestly, that push, not really a thing that can happen. Alright, they got another ink vac out. Careful the wave breaker. Oh, I missed. I was not expecting not to miss. Doing a vertical flank is really hard to like, aim it because of just how easy it is to overshoot. And that's exactly what happened there. Alright, so they got Big Clam coming in. We gotta stop that because I'll give him a lot of points. Guy's retreating. He's gonna hold it. He's definitely holding it, so then he can come back in and score more points. That's actually a smart move, because that guy would not get in here with that clam. He would have died. I almost have enough for a clam myself, so I'm going to hold off at 7. Then I can sneak in with this amount, and then teammates can throw me a clam. Problem is, I don't know if my teammates know about that, so that will be a thing we'll be testing out. We have 3 clams, though. Or actually 2 clams. Okay, that guy's going in. Good. I'm going to say this way because I got a beacon right here. So if my teammate wants to come in, they can jump there. And they didn't notice the beacon. Nice. So we can still go in. I love it when they don't notice the beacons. It's one of my favorite things. Especially on this map. You can just put it in the corner of the basket. If you're not paying attention, you won't see the beacon. You really got to check on your map because map will show beacons. You got to keep that in mind. And now I'm going to grab one of these just because I'm going to be more of the defending guy. I had a feeling I would die, so that's perfectly fine. Let's probably grab the tactical drink. Get that quick respawn going. Moving in. We got 2 more on the field because now their 3rd power clam has been destroyed. So at this point, I'm feeling much better about our odds. We've got 30 seconds on the clock left. So we're just about the end. They can activate overtime, but that won't mean much if they can't actually get here, put the clams in the basket. Because if they can get overtime, that's one thing, but they gotta take advantage of the overtime state. I don't even want them to take a path over here on the right, because if they do, I will annihilate. There they are! I knew that would happen. Got 2 of them. Alright, I'm gonna go in with Kraken. You may be on the defending sponge. That won't stop me. Alright, and see you later. We got it. Even though they got overtime, we had power clams. So just put that in our basket, and we win. Easy as that. So there you go. First game of the day, and it's a W. I was honestly kind of worried about coming in here with the crack-on roller specifically because of a multitude of different factors. Number 1, people gonna know about the beacon thing. I don't think they really used them in this game, so that was a fair question to ask myself. Number 2, the Kraken strategy when you push in with Kraken. You can be a super jump point, but also you can use it just as a push in general, and it worked better for the push. So I'm going to continue using this for a little while. And then number 3, and the big one, is more or less just using rollers. I feel it's just like a harder thing to do. More so now than it used to be back in like the older days of the rollers glory. Because in Splatoon 1, this is when rollers were at their peak. Starting Splatoon 2, things definitely started to go a little more downhill for the roller class between just all the different changes made to the rollers, some of the nerfs they got over time, and then just in general, like the specials in general for Splatoon 2. It made rollers just a existence thing. No one used rollers in Splatoon 2 because of all these factors, especially the specials. The specials in Splatoon 2 were the biggest problem for the roller class, especially something like Ink Armor. You just couldn't really do anything with the roller's one-hit KO status if someone had Ink Armor. So it made it just harder to use the class, so a lot of people just opted not to use a roller. You really only saw rollers in a more casual level, but now in Splatoon 3, things are a lot more balanced out, especially for this class of weapon. So we see them a little more frequently now in 2, or in 3, compared to 2, I should say. I'm not going to go in. That's going to kill me. I'm just going to put this there. Ooh, okay. Maybe now I'll go in. I had a feeling I would die. I was just trying to get the Kraken out. Maybe be a jump point for my team if we need it, but no. All right, 50. That's already half the points we need. That's pretty good. I'm seeing some teammates dying over there. Fine. We don't need to always be winning. Gonna be very careful here. These killer whales are on me, so I'm trying to make sure they're only on me. And I don't know what happened to my teammate there. I don't know if he was trying to follow me or if it's just the brush that you had a problem with. I think it was just the brush. So, looks like now they're trying to fight in mid. We got a clam, they got a clam. Although, they have one on the field that just won't last. I'm gonna ink it up just to be safe. Gonna get some extra points here. Just keep on throwing down some of my ink. Check the map here and there for clams, but also just to see what the teammates are going. Both mine and their team. I'm gonna just put a beacon right around the corner just in case we gotta get home fast. I need a little bit more. Get the ink. Now I can go cracking. I'm not gonna go in just yet because my team is all gone. Getting another set of clams to get the power clam state, that would be really bad right now. Alright, that didn't kill. Unfortunately, I didn't get him with all of my might. I might have missed one of the fling shots, which is why that happened. When you fling with a roller, if you don't hit him with the roller exactly, then you just have to rely on like the ink spread. And some of that said spread of ink can't miss, which is what happened there, if I had to gather. That time I didn't miss, so that's good. That's why I like using Ninja Squid specifically with a roller class, because I can just, well, apparently do that. I can just pop up in front of someone, and then I can just attack as fast as possible. You can't really do that if you don't have Ninja Squid. I mean, you kind of can. It's just they really have to be tunnel visioning you. It's not the easiest thing to do. So I'd rather just use Ninja Squid to hide my location in the ink when swimming. Otherwise, you can Shark, which is just barely moving around without making the ripple effect, which also works. It just takes forever to catch up with someone. And how fast-paced Splatoon is, it does help to have Ninja Squid just to move a little bit faster while still hiding yourself in the ink compared to sharking. Okay, I'm gonna activate the Kraken here. He's going around. Nice. I don't know how I killed someone with that. I didn't know someone was with that guy. Unless I got the one that was holding the clam. I thought my teammate got the guy with the clam, but you know what? We'll just take W. I can't believe that vertical actually killed. I wasn't planning on it to kill. That was just to cover the ground. They got beacons here and there on the map. Looks like there's some in mid. So I'm going to take care of that. Oh, there's a Flingza here. Get you out of here, Flingza. Careful the bomb. Nice, got him. No tactical of you. Soda for no one. Oh crap, he still saw me. I thought the guy didn't see me. I don't know why I thought that would work. This is fine. Got Hammer going in mid, kind of pressuring them, but looks like it didn't last for long. Just gonna ink up the area here to make things a little bit harder for them to move forward. I do see there's still a guy over on this ledge. Come on, got him. Nice vertical. Verticals are so hard to hit. I'm getting pretty consistently in this game. I'm happy about that. All right, we're going in. There, my team wants a super jump point. Here I am. I'm not going to survive, though. That's the only problem, but it's fine. We got the points in there, so that's the score going down just a tiny bit when it comes to the penalty timer. So it went from 25 to 15. That's pretty good. Okay, what are you doing, Dynamo? You're having a bad time. I'm sorry. Let me just put you out of your misery. Got Flingza over here. Didn't really last. And looks like we're going to have a game where we got the 50 points. That's going to be probably it for a score, because now we're ending in the last 10 seconds. It might get overtime. Keywords might, because my teammate is just about ready to score. Ooh, hang on. I can't get my clams in. It's impossible. But we got the points down past 50. So we got 55 points now. That's right. On the board with the higher number. So there you go. Another win. That's pretty nice. Can you believe it's been almost 15 minutes in those two games? This is a typical Clam Blitz session. Clam Blitz is probably the longest ranked mode game type in Splatoon to play, because most games, if not all of them, depending on your ranking and just teammates in general, a lot of games go like this, where they drag out the entire time and could easily go into overtime as well. So you're usually playing the full 5-minute stretch. It's rare to see a knockout in Clam Blitz. Doesn't mean it can't happen, it's just in comparison to some of the other ranked mode types, it doesn't happen nearly as much. So now, another thing I want to do is continuing on the special train, I want to try an Octo Brush. And I think with something like this, I'm going to swap gear around a little more in favor of the special and just some other attributes too. I have Last Ditch Effort, so now I can get a lot more ink efficiency stuff once we hit like the 50-point threshold and under. So if we start losing, I'll get a lot more powerful. Plus, also now having Zip Cast, I can use this to not only sneak into base and just annihilate them, especially with something like the Octo Brush, but I can use it as a super jump point. So I can put myself near the basket and then just zip out of there, and teammates can jump to me. So they can do that while I'm doing something else on the other side of the map, keeping them distracted. So here we go, next game. They got all rollers. I'm the only brush in this lobby. Wow. That is not what I was expecting, but okay. Rollers only. I missed the memo. Now what I can do also as a brush is I can just do the typical, like, hi. Typical dying by flings a roller. That's also a pastime. I was gonna say I could do the typical thing a brush would do normally in Clam Blitz games, which is just holding down the brush and running forward to collect clams. You really only see that though for ink brush users specifically. Octobrush and now the new paintbrush, not nearly as fast when just running around with the brush itself. So while you can do that, it's just not as beneficial to do as an ink brush. But they're getting some points in. They got a Kraken moving in here just to push into base. They got a decent amount of points in so far, so this is already kind of a bad start for us. Doubly someone they're just taking out a whole team. I don't like this. Hey, if I can be careful here, I can go in to their base and make a super jump point. I'm gonna use this specifically. Oh, crap. I was afraid of that. I don't want to leave, though. But I'm gonna have to. Problem is, when I have Zipcast, I'm literally ready to go to their base. This sucks. It's like I had a plan and everything. Alright, I got this. Hopefully my teammates jump to me. They're not. No one grabbed the pity. Oh, the plan backfired. See, that's a great thing to do when you're in comms with friends, because you can just shout to the teammates, guys, I'm gonna go over to the base and Zipcast. Someone grab the pity clam and jump to me. Unfortunately, in the room of lobbies, all you have is this way, and that doesn't really get you far. So that's what I was worried about with Zipcast. But I wanted to try the strategy, see if I get a teammate that knew about the said strat. Unfortunately, that was not the case. So I might not try that again for this game because I don't think it would work. So far, this is a massacre because now they're getting more points in. But at this stage, Last Ditch Effort should start activating because they just got the 50. So once they go 1 point under that, I'm going to get some extra ink efficiency stuff. So main save, ink recovery, sub saver, like all that. Alright, I got the brush. Now I'm going to just go in, grab me this. I'm going to use zip here. There we go, got you. I can't really do anything right now. I'm just going to go and try to grab a clam, even though I had no time. I was going to try to grab a clam, but we got lead. Doesn't matter. Nice. I'm going to go down here, grab this clam. Just get back up here as fast as possible. I need to extend the timer ever so slightly. There we go. Now my team can throw more clams in. I don't think I'll have enough time here. So I'm just going to run. They have a big clam. They're ready to throw that power. So I'm just going to throw a bomb on it just in case. Get away because of all these Tana missiles. They also have a DC. No wonder why we're all of a sudden pushing in, because they're down a member. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for us. Go, go, go. Take advantage of this bad Splatoon netcode. Let's go. Okay, that was a horrible throw. Hang on. Mulligan. I hope they come this way. I said this way. Doesn't always mean they will. Alright, come on, team. I got the clams in there. Power clam is on the field. Unfortunately, the team is not able to get to it. But hey, someone else got one, and now it's more points. So let's just move back in. I'm going to just play it safe at this point. Just hang back. We're not going to get any more in this push, which is fine. So now I'm just going to play this a little more smart because of that alone. I knew they were going to sneak in the specials. So, bubble in the field, really not a problem, especially now that I killed the guy who put up the big bubble. So, Flingza is not going to push him without a teammate. Sure enough, the moment he tried to, he died. Got Kraken coming in. It's gonna watch its movement. I'm gonna stay over here. Put that there in case the guy is bold in grass. Because if he is, he will belong in the trash. Alright, get you out of here. Oh, I didn't see that guy until it was too late, which is funny because I swung at the splat roller. I just missed. At this point, I'm actually going to jump in. I haven't jumped in yet. So I'm going to use drop roll, which is actually a good thing that I did because that did bait them a little bit more to my direction, which gave me a free kill. Alright, get you out of here. Unfortunately, the shield from the big bubble was going down so much, the guy was able to zigzag back and forth in it. So that was unfortunate for me, but that's alright. I don't think they're going to get it. They might have 2 clams on the field, but the problem is they need to be able to capitalize. They got the points, but they're not going to be able to get any more, and we're going to make sure of that. In fact, I might just be able to grab me some clams here real quick. Nice. I got a big one just in case. It's like, you know what? Even if this wasn't overtime, I'm ready to football. There you go. Another win. That's 3 wins in a row, baby. I don't know if I really should be happy about this one, though. They were down a member, and they were curb stomping us until they were down a member. So, I give them credit there. They're a good team. It's just they got hit with a really unfortunate circumstance. Can't help disconnects in Splatoon. I mean, that's just like water and living. It's like you kind of need it. In the case of Splatoon, it's kind of the same. It's like, I guess it needs disconnects because it happens every time you play. Alright, next thing here. I'm going to swap off Alta Brush because honestly, I got lucky with that game with this weapon. So I'm going to put back on that Freshest Fish just to change back up my look. I think I'm going to keep on the special charge hats. And I want to do another brush. Specifically, the Ink Brush Nouveau here. And the reason being is simply because hammer. Normally, I like to use the other brush more. The vanilla brush having Splat Bomb and the Killer Whale I find to be a lot better to use in lost situations, but this is the only weapon in this said challenge that has the Ultra Stamp, and Ultra Stamp could be really helpful in Clam Blitz. You can use it as a push just like with Krakens, and also in a situation where you can't push, you can use it to just throw at your enemies and pressure them. So unlike Kraken, I can still use this in a way that can push back the opposing team. So this thing is going to be pretty helpful. And then I have mines as well in case I just want to put down these little things here and there just to mark my opponents, which can be helpful. So I'm going to probably end up using some mines here and there. Someone's already got their Killer Whale out. I'm going to be very careful here. Put down a mine. Put down a mine again. All in mid. Looks like we got ourselves almost enough. So now I'm just going to move in. There you go, I got it. I know this one. I'm coming. Just give me 5 minutes. It's like, guys, I'm here. Please stop calling to me. Alright, well, that's fine. We got ourselves almost half the points already, and we just started the game. That was a good push. Gotta be careful here. Looks like we got guys trying to rush in. No, you don't. I'm gonna put down this mine. Paint it up immediately so it doesn't insta-blow up. You know, it'd be nice to put down a mine, actually have it exist. Okay, we traded. That's fine. I didn't want to use my stamp just yet. I want to hold on to it until we need it. In that situation, we didn't need it just yet. Gonna jump the mid here. Got a teammate that might have exposed my location. Okay, almost. That guy's weak, so I almost got air fryer. But my teammate capitalized. Let's go. So we got guys at base. Not for long, though. I'm fine with them having some points. They can have some. As long as we don't, you know, lose the lead from that, then it doesn't really matter. Alright, I'm going in. Never mind. That's a good thing I got soda. Instant regret. Alright, we're going back in. Hang on, I'm just gonna throw this so I can throw these. Now that's a situation where I'm talking about getting to use that stamp. Either to push them back or just to pressure them. Nice wipeout. Holy crap. Are we gonna just knock them out here? My teammate has a big clam ready. I'm gonna just stay back then. Get more clams. They're about ready to throw that in. They might just be waiting. Yeah, they were. Alright, let's go. I got one too. And GG's. Just a few more clams, and that's a knockout. Wow, I love how in this video I got to say, knockouts are very rare. You may just never see them while playing Clam Blitz, and we get one without any problems whatsoever. This wasn't even a game where they lost a team member. We just outplayed them. We take those in this house. That's 4 victories in a row. This is the most I've won Clam Blitz in a long time. Clam Blitz is just a hard mode in solo queue. I love playing Clam Blitz with friends specifically, because I love doing all the call-out stuff in this game. I love being able to let my friends know when they're gonna die. I mean, that's very important for a competitive mode like this, so not having it makes it really difficult to play. So I'm surprised of how well I'm doing in a solo queue environment. So we got one more game. I'm gonna go in with the Ink Brush Nouveau again. Hammer was a pretty big help there. I didn't really get to use it all that much. I mean, that was a very short game. The shortest one we're probably gonna have for this whole video. But speaking of, we have one more game left before the video is over. I know it may be sad, but we must go out on a high note. 4 victories, going to DC, but 4 victories nonetheless. So let's see if we can do this. And we're fighting tax fraud, so beat up taxes. We got a Dynamo Roller on their side, so they're gonna have Tacticooler, but Dynamo Roller is very slow of attacking. They may have range, but they're very, very slow. And the shot accuracy of Dynamos are really questionable at times in this game, so we'll also want to use that to our advantage. Be very careful. We only need 2 clams from me, and then I'll be able to form power. I have Ultra Stamp ready to go, so I can just push in if needed. But I'm waiting here just to make sure my team is all collective. I'm going to give him a power clam and push in. Alright, we traded? No, I got the assist. That's fine. Flat Roller was the one that got me. I didn't even see the guy, so he must have either snuck up with Ninja Squid or hit me over a wall, which can happen. They're moving in. Looks like they got a clam ready. Oh, I just killed him as soon as he threw. That's a shame. Because if I killed him maybe a fraction of a second faster, we would have actually denied that throw clam. I don't think it would have mattered, though, because there was like 3 people there. And I died immediately. I was the only one there on my team. So they would have had another chance to throw in a clam. Just saying. Now, let's just get some of these. So far, they're kind of clustered more around the side. Although we got this, like, straggler, so about that. Did I just trade that clam with a teammate? Because I was trying to pick it up. I'm gonna get this one done. Alright, just a little bit more. Oh, crap. As soon as I get stamped, too. That's a shame. I was about ready to go with the stamp. Alright, so teammate is trying to push in. He's acting as a super jump point, but unfortunately, we're getting pressured back. I see what he's trying to do, though, so I am going to want to capitalize. Alright, I'm not going to jump there. I'm going to jump here instead. Okay, only problem is they did see me. Alright, go, go, go. Ah, crap. I was hoping he was in front of me. He somehow got behind me. Alright, that's fine. Zip is coming in. We got a clam there now, just about ready to destroy itself in mid, but can't help it. No way we could have got that clam. Sometimes it's best to leave your power clams go after they're dropped like that, because it's just more risky to go for it than just to form a new power clam. So I'm just going to wait this one out. Be very careful here. My team doesn't look like they have a clam ready, although our Alta Brush is closest with 6. They have one, and they might move in. I don't know if they're going to come this way or not. No, they're juggling it, so they're going to stay. All right, my teammate wants to push. Let's go. I'm just trying to, at this point, bait them out with the hammer. And wow, I actually got the double with that. I'm surprised. Oh, and then I tunnel visioned. That's fine. We got the push in. Keep on going, team. I can get some more clams and come back. I'd rather do that. Because, man, they're just dunking clams. It might actually be better. No, I'm not going to go back. It might be better at this point just to form a new power clam. Because at this point in time, I can use this, and then we can push in. So I'm going to be very careful and somehow kill with the Ink Brush from up above. That's a rare sight. I'm surprised that worked. I just keep on painting. At this point, I just want to build up my special. But I don't want to go in because that's dangerous. Keep on throwing bombs. I am fine with this. All right, I'm going in. All right, let's go. This way, guys. Let's go. Follow me. Oh, unfortunate, but my team's right there. All right, come on. Throw in 1, throw in 2, and then just chuck all your clams. 11, 8, 5. We need 2 more. 2 and 0. Now that's how you play Clam Blitz. 5 wins in a row. Let's go. I don't have the dab emote on, so that's what you get. So there you go. Our 5 challenge games are all wins. The first time in this series, we got 5 wins in a row. And of course, we're not the ones with the fist bump. Now I'm just depressed. But depression's over because we got 5 wins in a row. For Clam Blitz, that's amazing. If this was a series game, I'm going to get a lot of points for this. My challenge power is 1883. That's really good. For a win streak alone, I am happy with how that went. So, there you go. That is our Art Battle for the Ages challenge. And now it's all over, may I just point out the fact that this is Art Battle on Mako Mart and Brinewater. You have Inkblot Art Academy and Museum di Alfonsino we could have played on. The 2 art stages. We're at like a supermarket and a hot spring. Sure. I guess both the art places were closed for today, so we just settled on supermarket and hot spring instead. Fine. But yeah, that's it. That is the said challenge. This was a lot of fun, and honestly, we did much better in Clam Blitz than I was expecting. Doubly so given the fact that this is solo queue. I recommend if you're playing this challenge, go in with friends because of the whole comms system, or just Clam Blitz in general. Just if you're playing this mode, it's really good to play with friends, communicating all your different plays with each other. I didn't have that luxury here, but I guess it didn't matter because the teams that I kept on getting paired with, they were pretty good with coordinating with one another, and we were able to push. So I was happy with this result. This was a really fun challenge, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one, which is in another week and a half, I would say. You know what, we can check it right now because the schedule is on our said pages. So the next one is just a standard monthly challenge, so nothing special there. It's just Maymaker but play for a good score. That's about it, and it's at the end of the month. So it's not that far away. A little over a week away, but hey, I'm looking forward to it when it does arrive. But that's the said Art Battle for the Ages challenge. A lot of fun once again. Definitely recommend Clam Blitz with comms, but I got a good team for solo queue, so I was happy with the results on this one. But that's gonna do it for this video. So hope you guys enjoyed watching this one. And with that said, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.